Okay, boop. Bam. Okay. Where was I? I have the puddle slimes. It's been a few days. Okay, did I switch these guys out yet? I have not switched these guys out yet. I'm going to be doing phosphor and raccoon there, but that means I need angler plorts. And I don't genuinely know what I'm going to put to replace them. Or what I'm going to mix the angler plorts with. Got the rock here. My bunny cats. Let's see. Chickens. Honey butterflies. More chickens. Part of me feels like just for the vibes, I should set up the anglerfish down here. I think I'm gonna do that, but I don't know how much this costs. That costs a lot. Okay. So, ooh. Okay, got that. Do. That looks like a butthole. That's definitely a butthole. Okay. I said butthole. No. Absolutely not. No.
Why not?
Because no.
I want it.
Because no means no.
I want it.
Too bad. Okay. That's not how this works. Not giving you the booty. It's my booty. You can't have it. It's my booty. The booty is mine. You can't have it. Let's see. The Boondocks was a perfectly good and unproblematic show. See, I wanted to see, when do I unlock the bees? Because I want the bees. The bees are necessities, and if they make it take forever to unlock the bees, I'm going to be very upset. No, not the Nicolas Cage bees. These are useful bees. These are bees that help me deliver food to my slimes, and then they make the slime shit. They're not torture bees, no. They're good bees. They're helpful bees. Yeah, torture bees are helpful, but you know that they're not those. They're advertiser friendly bees. You what? That's good. Bam. Bam. What? When you either get the money from your sister or you get the job, yeah. Yeah, you told me. What's it say? Okay. Come on. Let's see. Let's put their poop in the thing and see if it makes me any money. So I also need a place to put down the puddle slimes. And that will be good in the angler area. the fishy area. I already needed to check something real quick. What's up, Staley? How you doing? What you up to? You do Thanksgiving in October? Fucking I was gonna call you British. Canadians are weird. Oh, that's right. I do need to keep those hunter plorts. Fuck. Let's see. How are we gonna manage this? How are we gonna do this? I know it'll be easy for me to go and get more angler plorts if I have to. So for now, bam, 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 bam. The anglers, they want meat, so I don't want to give them another meat one. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put... I got perfect food for them, perfect food for them, perfect food for them. So what I'm going to do... Oh, you know what? Silo. Yeah, I could use this as a silo spot. That would be good. Additional storage. Additional storage. Additional storage. I don't think I needed all of that, but this will clear up some area for me. And that will allow me to not have to worry as much. It'll be going up officially, like at the start of stream on next Sunday, so 2 p.m. 2 p.m. U.S. Eastern Time. I think we're the right ones in Thanksgiving, Staley, considering all the damage that we did to the Native American community. We get to pick what day we forget about that. You won't be around, most likely. Why not, Grim? That's some bullshit. Whatever you're doing, don't. Don't be in bed. Don't do it. Another day in paradise, Dan. Bam. Okay. Whoop. I didn't even want to put those ones away. I wanted to put these ones away. And I only want to put 5 of them. Why is it? Oh. That's dumb. I should be in bed right now, but my insomnia refuses to let me sleep. Then have it let you refuse to sleep next time, too, is words that I said. Doing a little bit of cozy gaming right now. So, some Slime Rancher. They finally released the 1.0 version of this after, Jesus, 3 or 4 years, or 2 to 3 years, I mean, of being in early access, because they believe that, oh, we're gonna take all this money, and then we'll put out a statement about how we're really worried about our developers' mental health, so we're not putting them on any deadlines, and we're gonna let them do whatever they want. And it's like, no, okay, I get it. Don't do the same shit that like Blizzard does and some of the other like big AAA studios does, of overwork and underpay your devs. But also, if you're willing to take money for a product, fucking make sure your team is working, 40 hours a week on it at the very least. Because there's no reason this should have taken as long to develop, especially since the fact that it is not too different from the original Slime Rancher. It's just fucking, new story for it. So a lot of the stuff should have already been developed. Thank you for the sub, Dan. Okay, I need to get more. I need to go kidnap some phosphors. But I like the original one, and this is a nice little cozy one. Although the original one, and I have a hard time playing cozy games the way they're supposed to be played, because I get way too like, okay, let's maximize this. Let's min-max this fucking game. But I was really good at the time challenges in Slime Rancher. Like, the original Slime Rancher 1 had, like, a time challenge that you had to, like, beat the entire game within, like, an hour or something. And I did it really fast. I don't remember what my record was, but I did it really fast. Come here. Get your ass over here. No, don't eat that. Wait, no, you're fine. Okay. You could eat that. Do. And I need 2 more. 1. And 2. Bam. I go the right way? I'm going the right way. I kind of want to really play Settlers again, because that was a fun one. That was just kind of like, when I was younger, I didn't enjoy it as much as I would now, because I thought it was going to have a war element to it. Like, oh, we can build up militaries. But no, it's just about making settlements that are, self-sustaining and good and meeting requirements and shit. That was fun. Ooh, also Besiege. Besiege was a lot of fun. I don't think I ever beat it. What's up? I generally disagree with the use of AI in creative spaces like that, because I feel like it's one, a lot of times it's a complicated question, because I'm okay with the use of AI to an extent when the AI has been trained on art that was designed to be used for it. Like, if you hire artists to, hey, we need art created to help train our AI, and they consent to that, then that's kind of on them. But also, there's a lot of it going out of the way to like remove artistic jobs from the marketplace, which I don't think is good or fair. Especially the ones that are used by like web crawling, and those ones aren't used as much in actual industry. The ones that just web crawl off of stuff and steal it and then blah blah blah. But my thoughts very specifically. So getting to that, my thoughts on AI when it comes to gaming like that is I kind of like the idea of, like, say you took Fallout 4 and you had the voice actor come in and act out a lot of lines, but then they put in like an AI thing that you can use to further generate it for like the purpose of mod creation, then that's fine. As long as the actor that did the voices consented to have their voice used for AI. I think that's kind of cool because then, okay, the voice actor got a job, but it allows for you to create a modding tool that allows you to AI generate the voice of the voice actor again to use for the creation of mods. Because that would work really well for like Fallout 4. Like if you wanted to create a custom quest in Fallout 4 and you wanted it to be Nick that was giving the quest or working the quest, the main character, or the other Nick Valentine, then that'd be a really cool tool. But if I don't like the idea of jobs being taken away from creative industries because they're using AI. And then there's the whole fucking the AI actress thing. That's a whole different thing. Will you eat the fucking lettuce? There you go. Why do you ask? The way I want to see AI used more is not for creative purposes. I want to see AI being directed for things like, oh, we detected breast cancer by AI analysis, or we are using AI to help solve problems. And even then, AI needs to be fucking... you can't trust it inherently. Like, I had someone recently helping me with some of this going after prior art stuff, and I submitted some of the stuff that they had created for me and said that they created for me. To one of the IP lawyers I was talking to, saying, hey, this is some of the prior evidence you have, prior art we have. And the guy was like, yeah, no, this was clearly created with AI, and a lot of the stuff that's matching up is not accurate at all. I was like, that's fair. I mean, there's plenty of ways you can get around that. Or get around the cost associated. The one, there's a lot of... Do I not have a rooster? Oh, the rooster's old. There's a lot of, like... Oh, I can't remember what it is. There's a website that's specifically for voice actors and, like, up-and-coming voice actors. And not a lot of them really charge that much. A lot of them are fairly cheap. And I don't generally follow the line of... of that I had a thought of how I was going to say that, but then there's plenty of other ways to get around it. You can voice it yourself. You can use one of those websites that has a lot of cheap voice acting work and hire a voice actor that way. That's not going to be overly, costly. Oh, that's right. I was going for you guys. But I mean, I also accept that my opinion is not the end all be all in this. It's an opinion. I just don't want to see creatives lose job and lose work because of that. Ultimately, and there's the thing too. It's kind of goes back to the artistic conversation too. If I knew a guy that's... What did he say exactly? It was something along the lines of he believed that, and this is what he said. I knew someone that said that creative people should not be required to work. Creative people, and specifically creative people, should receive a universal basic income so that they can focus on their art and, improve the artistic community and stuff. But non-creative people should be required to work, which is basically... in other words, saying that, because he thinks he's creative, he shouldn't have to work, but people should be required to support him. I disagree with that very strongly. Because in part of my argument to that is art is worth... not even art. Things are only worth what people are willing to pay for them. And not everything is worth the same thing to everyone else. So you can have a beautiful piece of art, like the Mona Lisa. It's amazing. Everyone loves that painting. It's such a good portrait. Blah blah blah. There's no real amount of money that I would be willing to pay to own the Mona Lisa because it has no value to me. I recognize that it's a good piece of art, but if someone said, "Here, you can have the Mona," if someone said, "Here, you can have the Mona Lisa for $10," I would buy it to resell it. But like, if they said, "Here, the Mona Lisa's worth $10, do you want it?" No, I did not. No, I didn't know that. According to Des, the Mona Lisa is an unfinished piece of work, which is why she ain't got no eyebrows, apparently. Nintendo is charging 74. They think it's worth that price. Exactly, and that's the big thing. When and to the argument of people I know that like go on the whole rant about like, oh, Nintendo should be, game companies should be for, like, I know people that are legitimately under the belief that game companies should be legally forced to lower their pricing. No, if it's not worth $70 to $80 to you, don't pay $70 to $80 for it. A thing is only worth what you're willing to pay for it. So if like, and it sucks that a lot of times, especially in harder economic times, people are less willing to spend money on art, and people don't want to look at the value of art or look at the amount of time that goes into it or whatnot. But then you'll get furries that'll drop $700 on their fursona being drawn for them. Yeah, because it's something that they're willing to spend money on that has enough value to them. But at the same time, like, there's no meal that I would be willing to pay $200 for in general. I don't remember that guy that sold a kidney to pay for an NFT. But no, there's like no meal. Oh yeah, fursuits are incredibly expensive, but I'm sure there's people that they value food so highly that and the nuances of food so highly that they'll spend $200, $300, $400, $500 on a meal because that's what they value. But that all goes back to, like, basically what I'm trying to say is, like, the fact that there's someone out there that believes that creative people should be allowed to just create art without having to work or do anything or support themselves, even if no one wants to buy that art. It's like, no, you don't get to decide that what you get to decide what you're worth, but not everyone has to agree with that, and you don't get subsidized because you decided you're worth that much. And it does suck. I wish we lived in a world where more artists could easily find their niche that people want to buy from them with and support themselves more readily. But I'm a creative person, so everyone should have to subsidize me, and non-creative people should have to work. The amount, I mean, I hope that guy gets cancer. Like, it's legitimately fuck. It's insane. No, fursuits are fucking expensive. Force the line to be drawn of who's creative enough to be supported versus not creative enough. Exactly. Because to me, an engineer is pretty fucking creative. Their creativity might be delineated on a route that is not artistic, but they're really fucking creative. They're more creative than the artist that is going around just redrawing other people's stuff because they have to come up with actual solutions. Dez's art is far more creative to me than a lot of the popular art that is out there because Dez's art is unique. And she might be drawing from influences of nature and some other stuff, but Dez has an art style that is wholly unique compared to most other art I see. But then you'll get, some person that makes chibi art for Twitch emotes, like my Twitch emotes, and then they're making more money off of it than she is because the market's just there. Dan says he still has the one that you gave him, whichever one that was, whichever art piece. Yeah, some furries have loads of cash. They work in the science friends and in turn can support artists freely. Yeah, and that's one of the unfortunate things is in order for artists to really be able to be self-sufficient and supported, we need to have an economy that allows for excess money to be spent on things that have no intrinsic value because art does not have an intrinsic value in the way that other things do. Food has like an inherent intrinsic value. Water has an inherent intrinsic value. Housing has an inherent intrinsic value. And now in modern society, cars have an inherent intrinsic value because they facilitate life in some sort of way. Art is not something that has that inherent intrinsic value. So unfortunately, when times are tight, when times are tough, it's harder for people to justify spending money on art, which makes it harder for artists, and that is unfortunate. Yeah. I would argue ninjas are more creative actually because I've seen some wiring setups that look at. Yeah, I'm gonna say it depends on the engineer and it depends on the artist, because there are going to be artists out there that are incredibly creative, and there's going to be engineers out there that aren't super creative but can solve a problem. But yeah, engineering is an incredibly creative kind of field to get into. You have to take the concepts of science that you understand and solve a problem with it. That is inherently creative. I need a honey plort. Your artist is horrifying creations of your own mind, and yeah, it's fine. And I like to support artists, and I like to support local artists. It's one of the reasons why, like, I'm not going to use AI generation for any of my emotes. I don't use AI generation for my thumbnails. My editor knows that I have a moratorium on using AI. Like, he there's one thumbnail that we used AI on, and the only reason we used that AI thumbnail, that thumbnail that we used AI on, was because we were actively talking about AI. And it was kind of supposed to be the bit, and then we made sure to put in the description in the pinned comment, yes, the thumbnail has one thing that out of it that came from AI. It is because we were talking about AI, and we're using it to make that point. Because one of the things that we mentioned in there was that, like, AI is not always as good, or it kind of fucks up, blah blah. But AI would be a lot easier. There's AI editing softwares that I could just throw my shit into an AI editing software and then not pay my editor, kind of thing, because I don't have one because I'm using AI editing. But it's, yeah. Yeah, I mean, to that point too, Sven. I've had times when, like, I've tried to commission artists before, and like friends that were artists or people I knew that were artists to help me with something. They said, "Oh, I'll do that for free," and my answer is always absolutely no. No, you will not do that, because it takes you time and it takes you effort, and I'm not going to not pay you for that. But when it comes back to the AI voice in gaming, I like the idea of, like, say you have a company like Bethesda that makes Fallout, and then they're saying, okay, we're going to have an actual voice actor voice these lines, and then with their permission, we're going to use AI so that people creating mods for this thing are using our Garden of Eden creation kit, or I think they don't even call it that anymore. Using our creation kit can have new quests made using those voices, kind of thing. I think that's cool. I think that facilitates creativity in a way that doesn't take away from the artist. But using it just whole scale, no, I'm not for that. What? Oh yeah, then I remember what's going on. I was going to try to explode the butterfly plort, butterfly slime, butter slime. And that comes down to, like, contracts too. And it's to me, one of the big things with those contracts is informed consent. I don't think there should be ever a time when, because if you've ever read contracts or you've read shit like that, or you read any of those things and take the time to write them, it's hard to read. They're really fucking long. And they're not always written in a language that can be easily understandable, even if you bothered to read them all. And the law, in cases in the past, there have been cases in the past where the law recognizes that the average person's not going to read the entire document. And I think they call it an inscrutable contract. It's great if you switch over something you want to have. Okay, sounds good. But I think they call it like an inscrutable contract or something like that. I can't remember the exact word. I actually have an interview with an IP lawyer on Thursday, so I'm going to ask him that question, if I remember. But I think it's called like an inscrutable contract or something like that. But it's basically like, this contract can't be enforced because it's not easy to understand, or things are hidden in a way that makes it difficult to find or difficult to interpret. So I think it's the same thing. Like, if you're gonna sell a game, like, let's go to the Stop Killing Games thing. If you're gonna sell a game and there's going to be a level of, if we shut down the servers, you can't play this game anymore, and we're gonna shut down the servers at some point. I think that can't be hidden in the EULA. That has to be on the front page. That has to be like on the box that not only online access required, but this service will end in at a period in time kind of thing. Especially with like EULAs and shit like that, and everyone that argues like, well, Nintendo's fine with what they're doing because it's in their EULA. One, EULAs are do not overcome the law, and two, you don't sign the EULA before you buy the fucking Switch. Like I did a video on that, and I went to like several different places where you can buy Switches online and then other consoles online, and went through the entire process all the way to the checkout process of, does at any point this tell me either up front or somewhere on the page that there is an EULA that is going to say this or that or any of that? And no, like you can easily buy any of these consoles without ever seeing the EULA, and you don't sign the EULA until you log onto the fucking console. It's insane. How is that legally enforceable? That's bullshit. I need to wait till night to come back and get those things. Is there anything else I need on this island, or do I just need to wait till night? I do need to grab that guy. I also need to grab that guy at night. I will come back with chickens. I have so many chickens. Talking in a panic for legal advice, yeah. Bam. Oh my god. You're so sad you won't be able to start the server at the same time as everyone else? Yeah, unfortunately. Grim needs to go ahead and just not be asleep on Sunday. We could, if we're ready, we could start it a day earlier. If you want, we could start it on Saturday. That way you're there for it. Because all Sunday was a deadline. But I'll have D&D on Saturday, so it might have to be a little bit later in the day. How do you have so many ads? Oh. I've been streaming for an hour. Why the fuck is there ads already? Let's see here. How much longer is it going to take to get your damn PC, my guy? It's been a minute. I mean, at this point, you got all that fancy nuke money. You might just want to fucking buy one. Although that would be a huge waste of money to buy a PC when you have one on the way. That would be incredibly irresponsible. But you're a young sailor. Being irresponsible with your money is par for the course. Have you bought a Dodge Charger yet, or are you not truly in the Navy? You either have to buy a Dodge Charger, a Mustang, or a Camaro. Until then, which isn't what I did, but I already had a Camaro, so I did have a Camaro, I just didn't buy it for that. It's not about liking it, it's about tradition. Okay. Because I don't know how much that one's going to take. Now we're talking about the fact that Sven's not truly in the Navy until he buys a Dodge Charger or a Camaro. Or a Mustang. That's fair. I had a Camaro when I joined the Navy, so I was ahead of the game on it. But it was an old one, so, you know, a little bit cooler. Oh, wrong way. Let's do this. Okay. I want to get the Tanuki first. But might be able to grab the honey slime. Wait, are you planning on them dying in the near future, or are they gifting you their house? Are you murdering your parents? Like, I'm starting to get a little concerned with the things you're saying. You said inherit the first time. I assume you just meant like, oh, they were gifting you a car, but have you hired a hitman to kill your parents? There he is, but I don't have enough of the mango fruit yet. No one there. There is one there. Bam. Oh, I don't know what's down there, and I don't want to figure out yet. Actually, it looks safe, but I think I actually do know what's down there. And it's nothing useful to me right now. Ooh, there you are. Hello. Thank you. Nothing here. You guys can all get eaten. I don't care about y'all. Yeah, but I'm saying, are they giving you a house, or are you just saying when they one day die, that'll be one less thing for you to spend money on? What? What do you say? Okay. Gotcha. Okay, I was about to say like that. My first assumption was like, oh, when you talk about the car, they're like, okay, they're gifting you a car. Like, cool. That's nice. But then when you talked about the house, I'm like, okay, I don't think they're just gonna get, unless you come from fucking money. I don't think they're gonna just gift you a house. So it started to imply that maybe there was some nefarious things that would be happening. And listen, I'll keep quiet, but you gotta cut me in. So we're thinking, are you rich, Sven? Are you just fabulously wealthy? What the fuck? I'm going to take some of these guys. These are mine now. These are all mine. Come here. Whoops. Okay, am I? Oh, fuck you. Oh, wait, no, okay, I can teleport back. Okay, cool. This is fine. I don't need you. I have the phosphorus. I can leave these guys. Those guys are easy to get. Upper middle class still seems a little bit like... Does not seem like buy a house for my kid just 'cause level. Because, like, yeah, I don't know. I think you're secretly a billionaire. That's what I'm going with. My headcanon, Sven's a billionaire. His family made their money poorly explaining game mechanics. Hey, Des, did you know Sven's a billionaire? Did you know Sven's a billionaire? Well, just because. The reason was because there's less tax in Nevada and they changed my permanent residence to Nevada. I wouldn't have to worry about income. Ah, gotcha. Still, though. Luna says hi. She says hi back. Bless you. Stop it. Agreed. What's down here? Luna says bless you. Ooh, okay, this is new. This is indeed new. Do I have to throw things at it? Okay, what, this is going to be a throw water. Okay. This is going to require solving. This is new. Okay, good. When's your holiday stand down start? Ooh, more diamond. I'm smart enough, fills me with hope. I need to say that. Okay, this is how it all. Very nice. Yeah, that's. I mean, it's gonna be. How long do you got off? 2 weeks, I think it usually was. 2 weeks to stand down. Door that hacks allowing one-way travel to Starlight Strand. Okay. More strange diamond. Okay. Yeah, I remember I graduated on literally the 4th of January from boot camp because I was a November recruit. So we had holiday stand down at boot camp, and no, we weren't allowed to leave. It was just 2 weeks of sitting in the berthing with nothing to do. Got really good at shining my boots. Here we go back to California for a holiday. That's nice. Oh, fuck! Big plans. You gonna go see your boyfriend? Wow. I'm going to need to take more whatchamacallit, more chickens to feed to the hunter plort. Or the hunter slime. Be up at the airport and get to try and woo the parents. That's nice. Have they met the fiance yet, or is this going to be the first time? I mean, it's a good idea to get your first divorce knocked out, like early on. Oh. You're meeting his parents for the first time. Okay. Well, that's exciting. You'll get to go in with the big sailor outfit on and talk about how you're going to be a nuclear wire guy. You're going to wire engineer wires. Oh, he's never meeting yours? Story there? Des needs the lore, she said. You gotta drop that lore, dude. What's the lore, dude? Do they don't know you're interested in anyone romantically? Are you out to them? I mean, I don't know if that's an appropriate question for me to ask, but I'm asking it. Are you out to them? That is unfortunate, but I respect your decision. Unfortunately, I've known a lot of people that have had to maintain that kind of same decision too, just because of the way their families were. What's up, Castroth? How you doing? Yolkport. Bam. Grab a few more of these guys if I can. I was told my father told me it's okay if you're gay, we still love you, but we'll just have to kick you out of the family. I feel like that kind of goes against the concept of we'll still love you if it's like, we'll still love you, but we won't recognize that you exist to us anymore. That is insane. But you know what, Sven? We accept you, we love you, and we won't kick you out of our family. Do you want me to adopt you, Sven? I'll adopt you. I don't blame you. I do not blame you at all for that. I'd rather inherit my parents' things. It does start to bring into light the fact that you have an assassination order out on your parents. And you know what? Valid. Get that homophobe money and use it to fund escapades. You donate it to like fund your own local pride parade in their name. It'll fuck with their souls. Yeah, found family better than blood family. I love my immediate family for the most part. I hate my brother, but it's like it is. We have very different values in a lot of ways. Okay. To jail your father? The fuck did your father do? What is he into? Is he a gamer boy? You can get him a cameo from his favorite celebrity. Knowing you and the people I imagine you date, you can get him a model train. He'll probably love it. I can understand that. You know, when large money things like that start to happen, can cause like people to get uncomfortable. I can respect that. Oh. Take them on a nice vacation. Um, I mean, vacation is a thing you could do. To be honest, like that's a Christmas gift I think that you can get him. That is, it's going to be expensive, but it's going to be like an experience that you guys are sharing, so it won't feel as one sided. Buy him a Halo, that one of the Spartan helmets. Or make him something if he's a sentimental type. Is he a sentimental type? Make him a Halo helmet. Mm-hmm. Um, I just thought of, I just, I just, thought, I just thought of a really stupid joke you could play. Get him a box, get him like a small box, and in the box have a positive pregnancy test.
Yo.
I think that'd be a funny little confusing joke for him. I'm pretty. You could probably like order a fake positive pregnancy test, but you could also just, yeah. Well, I don't think that I don't think it will work too well. There you are. What? My God. Yeah, trick your fiance into thinking you have cancer. He'll find it hilarious. For the bit. Adopt a small child and keep it in a box and give that to him. I should probably start keeping some pregnancy tests around then. Jesus. I'm at a high risk for prostate cancer. Well, apparently, if you pop positive on a pregnancy test as a guy, it's a sign of prostate cancer. I'm a butthole pregnant with cancer. I pretty frequently get my PSA levels tested just in case because yeah. Des, I know how to pee on everything. Do you want me to? I don't think that's how that works. He is. It's a Navy doctor, and they're not the best. How the fuck do I get out of here? Fuck that guy. Oh my God. There it is. There's the exit. So I haven't scheduled my appointment. I need to call them back. Yeah. No, it's a pain in the ass. It's a pain in the ass to get decent medical care. Yeah, I needed to take this angler plort somewhere. Now I don't remember where. Guys, you remember where I was supposed to take this angler plort? I also need to get 2 phosphor plorts. Son of a bitch. Yeah, man, I'd be mad too. And the unfortunate thing is you can't sue the military doctors at the very least. It's your government property. You can, it just takes a lot of extra steps. And could just be denied outright. Get him a ring pop, and then give him a positive pregnancy test. Dude, take him on like a short 1 week vacation. I don't know how much money you got, but like if you got some of that nuke money, take him on like a short vacation, like a 1 week vacation or a cruise or something. Build a memory. Jeebers. Suck his dick. I'm sure you'll appreciate that. What? Yeah. He's trying to figure out what to get his fiance for Christmas. And apparently the dude's difficult to buy for. Get him a... Dez is right. Get him a shovel. Guys love shovels. Buy him 2 shovels. His and his shovels. A tactical shovel. Yeah, get him some flannel. Get him a flannel sweater. Find the person he hates the most and disembowel them. Just straight up, like, murder a guy for him. That'll prove you love him. Buy him that $3,000 gaming PC, and then like tell him, but now you owe me for this. Like this, now we've established a debt. Like this wasn't. Yeah. Like do a lot of unprompted nice things for him, and then like give him a receipt for all of them. Grim and Luna say bless you. You sneezed really loud. You sneezed not loud for my thing to pick it up on it. You should be disappointed. I know I am.
Hurt. Shut up.
You sneezed so hard my butthole hurt. Have you considered maybe ghosting him for Christmas? Yeah, say we need to talk. Here's what you do. You say we need to talk and then ignore his text for a week. You should get him a board game that says it has no rules. Yeah, he'll scream at you. Have you considered traumatizing him emotionally? Ooh, that's a good idea. Put nicotine patches on him while he sleeps so he becomes entirely reliant on you. Like, oh, when you're out, and then, like, whenever you're away, he starts getting withdrawal symptoms. You've just admitted that you're the worst boyfriend ever. He says we need to talk all the time to him. Yeah, no, that's not okay, Sven. You should feel bad. Have you considered gaslighting him into believing that you don't exist? That'd be a pretty neat gift. Like, make him think he's crazy and has imagined this whole life with someone that's just not real. Why should you feel bad about saying we need to talk? You just should. We need to talk is the most stress-inducing thing you could say to someone if you're in a relationship. And then assaulted you? Yeah. Yeah, I remember that. Remember when I was going to kill him and you wouldn't let me? Rude.
Sorry.
Yeah, we need to talk is... I mean, usually he just says, all right, and then we call and hang up a bit later. I don't see no harm. Are you both just aggressively autistic? Because I'm somewhere on the spectrum, and even I know that we need to talk is the worst thing you can say to someone. Get him a one we get out of we need to talk free card. Like it's a coupon for one time you say we need to talk, he could just slam it down and be like, no, we don't. Also, I guess you are gay. You have never dated a woman before, so you might not understand the damage of we need to talk. Maybe that's just a hetero relationship thing. I don't know. That's also true. Yeah. Yeah, every time you said we need to talk, it's been really fucking bad. That's true. My bad token, yeah. You certainly have chills for the rest of your life, my god. He's dated a woman before, he has chills for the rest of his life now. That's called an erection. Also, aren't you like 19? You've never dated a woman before. You've dated a girl. There's a difference. There's a big difference. There you go. That's the more. Can we have a chat later? It's nothing major. And even then, give some fucking context, man. It's about this. Throw that in there. Oh, so you were pedophiled. Okay, well, that's also not a woman. That's a pedophile. There's a difference. That's what he said. Yeah. It's like, hey, can we talk about this? Talk later. It's about this. It's nothing major. Like, some level of context so that it doesn't cause them to shit their pants. Both of those are horrible things to say, Sven. Yeah, you're saying it in objectively the worst way possible. He says, what he says is, I just say we need to talk or we should talk. That's bad. That's bad, Sven. Oh my god. I would just break up with you to avoid the stress. If that's just how you say we need to talk, and then when I finally get to talking to you, it's like, do you want pizza or Chinese for dinner? I would break up with you, and I would shit my pants all over your house. Yeah. But also, I feel like we should talk is also really bad. Like, we need to talk sounds a little bit worse, but we need to talk also feels like it could be like, we need to talk I'm losing my job and I don't know what to do. We should talk seems like we should talk. I think it's time for this to be over. Like that's No, I don't think there's any world where it's okay to say we should talk or we need to talk without context. I think you're giving him too much credit. I think you're being too nice to him. Grim, I swear to God. Hold on, I do need to check that Discord. What'd you say in Discord? Give me a second. You're both horrible. Luckily, you found each other because you would not survive in any other relationship. My God. He said he does the same shit. His fiance does the same shit. What? Now the only time you feel anxious is when he says your name. You should feel aroused when he says your name. You got your entire relationship backwards, Sven. You're right. You know what? You're right. I'm wrong. I'm wrong here. And what's so backwards about that, Dez? Hmm? Not in the Bible. Not in the Bible. Your entire family is gay. There's not a straight person in your family except for your mom, but your mom's barely a person, so it doesn't count. He says, "Hey Sven, I feel so anxious. Like, why would you use my first name? Going to get food since you don't see yourself going back to bed? Okay. I don't ever know when I'm in trouble. I'm constantly asking, am I in trouble? I'm never aware of if I'm in trouble or not. Don't you dare compare yourself to Charlie. The only thing that is similar between you and Charlie is I want to fuck you. Hey, Sven, do you think Moist Critical's hot? You said, and then Zach would leave me, but they can't hear you, so you're saying it to me. Me and my fiance are never on a first name basis. Like, me saying his first name is fine, but him saying mine is not. Okay. What does he call you? Snoopy Moopkins? Mr. I think that has a different meaning in a gay relationship.
I know.
Dez sometimes calls me Mr. Butthole Man or Stinky Butthole Man because I can be gassy sometimes. And she says, like, what do you call him, Mr. Butthole Man? It's like, You find no physical attraction in 90% of men. Is this going to unlock my fucking drones? Nope. You don't think Moist is hot, Kastroth? I think the people that think Moist Critical is hot, in particular, are the people that want to dom a dude. Like, the people that, like, if you're into pegging guys, you probably think Moist Critical is hot.
It's the same height.
I think he's 5'6". How tall is Moist Critical? 5'6". Yeah. I want a Red Bull. I like my men to look like Tim Burton could have drawn them. The same goes for ladies, too. I mean, Tim Burton could have drawn Moist Critical. But to answer your question, the typical name is Babe Bay, but there's other names I get called. Oh, but those ones are for private times. Gotcha. I mean, I mostly just call Dez, but
Nickname.
we have nicknames, but they stick around for a little while and then they go away. You put yourself in my phone as Bitch Nuggets. I did not do that.
Somebody had to do it.
And then you told my mom on me. I am kind of at the point where, like, Babe to me seems like such a... Like my wife used to call me Babe, my ex-wife. But, like, I don't know if it's because of her that I lost a taste for, or if it's just because, like, it's grown to be just such a such a blasé kind of, like, thing.
Hey.
Grump Nugget? So, Sven, what is it you find attractive in a guy, then? If Moist Critical is ugly to you, what's your type? I don't know. I'm just interested. Because I want to know. He doesn't have to tell me, but I asked. You just like this guy. That's it. I mean, that's fair. But I'm very disappointed in you for not finding Moist Critical unreasonably attractive. He looks weird to me, honestly. Moist Critical looks like not bad. There's just something about him. He looks like an NPC. My thoughts on the cast of The Mummy are damn. Rachel Weisz was a fucking awakening for me. Like, that was like I was an innocent boy until I saw Rachel Weisz and was like, yep, nope. Sex is a thing I want to do now. Yeah, like, Moist Critical just looks too much like an NPC. It's the bi test. Listen, I'm not bi. I'm straight. But, like, I get why people... I 100% understand why people are attracted to Brendan Fraser. What? You're not attracted to anybody from The Mummy?
No.
Dez is not attracted to anybody in The Mummy. I don't... Okay. We gotta break up. Dez is more sexually attracted to herself than apparently anyone else. I'm not attractive to her. She's just attracted to herself. I don't know how to take that. I think I'm going to cry. Okay, you know what, Sven? You're just objectively wrong on things. He agrees with you on The Mummy. No, I'll give you to each their own for most things, but if you think no one in The Mummy's attractive, you're just wrong. I need to get that nasal spray for you. don't have any more. Wait, hold on. Here's one. I mean, that's fair. I'll give you not being attracted to them, but saying they're not attractive is insane. Like, I tend to, like, I'll say, like, the typical, Victoria's Secret supermodel doesn't do anything for me, but I can recognize that they are traditionally attractive. I just don't like traditionally attractive, generally. I don't remember what the Sheriff of Rottingham looks like. I mean, I think that's just I think that's perfectly valid. He gives very much oh my god. Oh my god. Alan Rickman vibes. I like to date people that are unique. I am attracted to something unique, not
Yeah, what's unique?
how much of a pain in my ass you are. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes, love. Don't even start. Emily Autumn? I could get behind Emily Autumn. I could really get behind Emily Autumn. Yeah, get it? Yeah, she's attractive. She's got that. Yeah, I get it. She looks a little bit too much like someone I hooked up with one time and did not have a great time, but yeah, I could see it. What? What? You mad at me? The crazy does help, yes. I'll have to check out the music. I've never heard of her before now. Plort Collector. There you go. Punctorian Alternative. What you're gonna get him is a get out of we need to talk free card. That's what you'll get him. There's one thing that you get upset about that he gets to say you're not anymore. Or take him on a vacation. Where's somewhere he's always wanted to go? Because then it's not... That is a wild thought, Luna, because that's not even... That's not... That's... You don't ask them what they want, because that's not special. Jeebers. I can't believe you would say something like that to me.
Listening.
What? Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah. I don't know why you keep ignoring this take him on a vacation suggestion. Chat, do you agree with me that vacation equals good? Vacation would be good gift. I think I'm objectively right here. Well, yeah, obviously it depends on where. You're not going to take him to a fucking vacation to Iraq. That would be insane. Take him on a vacation to the Isle of Man just to go visit Kastaroth and tell her that she's wrong. Okay, you gotta woo his parents. Buy him a car. Buy him a Ferrari. Thank you, Grim. Thank you. Yeah, that's what I said earlier, is make him something. That's one thing I did for a partner of mine one time when I didn't know what to get her. Was she really liked candy and she liked trying new candy, so I got her a subscription to like a monthly candy box. So maybe there's something like that you can get him that it won't be too expensive, but it'll be like throughout the year he gets a little treat or something, and not necessarily like candy, but like Bespoke Post. I think Loot Crate went out of business, or some shit like that. But that way, one, it's a nice little thing throughout the year, and there'll be a surprise, but it also won't be super expensive. I think that's a good idea. What? No. Wait, maybe. Hold on. If I do this. There she is. The kitty got on the camera for the first time. Immediately ran away. Do I got any mods in chat right now? Hold on. We'll get together a list of things and we'll do a poll, Sven. We'll do a poll. Well, my cat's afraid of me. When my cat was a little kitten, I had to be the one that gave it a bunch of like medicine all the time, so I had to hold her down and give her medicine after she got her leg amputated. So ever since then, she's kind of fucking avoided me a lot. Damn! Damn, Grim! Just gifting subs to everybody. Buy a bunch of clothes he's been yapping about for a whole year in the ring pop because he specifically asked for it, and handmade card for him with some cash, probably. Is he big into clothes? don't give him cash. That like to me, if like someone like a partner gifted me cash, that would be a little bit like I would feel weird about that. But like if he likes clothes, there's like a bunch of subscription boxes that allow you to pick like new outfits and kind of things like that. That might be a thing that he would enjoy. Is he outdoorsy at all? No. Hold on. Oh, Loot Crate is still a thing, apparently. I thought they had canceled, so Loot Crate could potentially be a thing. Culture Fly, Curiosity Box. There's Boxu if he likes like Japanese culture and candy and stuff like that. Then don't waste money on him. I'm gonna die. Never mind. On him, buy something for the both of you that's meant for him, kind of thing. That way, it's like I got us this thing. I got us this experience. Is there a concert he wants to go to? Is there a thing? Make it selfish. If you want to buy him a computer, buy him the computer, and then say like, "Hey, this is because I want to be able to play games with you more." Fuck him in the butthole and say it's because I want to. I don't know. You are making this more difficult than this needs to be. Having a partner that doesn't want you to spend money on them, that's wild. I love you. Dez is the only one I've dated that hasn't, like, expected me to constantly be spending money on them. Like, one of my exes, to the point of legitimately, we were out at one point. I think we were at Home Depot or Walmart. I don't remember. We're at like Home Depot or Walmart or somewhere, and she saw something that she wanted and put it in the cart. I was like, okay, I assume that she's going to buy it herself. And then when I was going loading up my stuff, it was something expensive. She just puts it on the line, and I was like, well, let me get my stuff first. She's like, oh, aren't you going to buy this? It's like, no, I'm not. Have you considered, like, kidnapping him? Have you considered kidnapping him? Yes, that'd be a good gift, right? A kidnapping? I love you. You mad at me? Mad at me? Are you mad at me? Are you mad at me? Are you upset with me? She yelled at me. She screamed at me. She told me I'm a piece of shit. Chat, get her. Get her. Mwah. Bitch. Mwah. got that all out. Let me. I need to. I'm trying to. I want to set up the spot for the other ones. What I want to get is the fucking drones already, because that way I can have them handling all this shit for me. Yeah. And there could just be like a guilt concept. It could just be like a not enjoying that much money being spent on them. That's perfectly fine. Yeah. How about you just plan a really romantic dinner for him? You can't plan a dinner for him with his mother? Why is his mother going to stop you from planning a dinner for him? Is she going to try to insert herself into the dinner? Does she have a weird incestuous relationship with her child? Like an emotionally incestuous relationship with her child? Who does that? Des? You're not going to comment on that? I love you. Am I upsetting you? Okay. Yeah, just like when you're doing butt stuff, you start small and work bigger and bigger as it gets more comfortable. Report him. That's creepy as fuck. That's very, very creepy. Report that dude right now. Des is playing a Roblox game, and apparently there's someone in chat that's repeatedly asking someone if they live alone. Why? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yeah? I'm gonna go ahead and ask you a question here, Sven. How close is he to his mother? Because you're starting to throw some red flags about him right there. Not necessarily him, but those sort of like emotionally incestuous relationships are tend to be like death for a relationship, for like a romantic relationship. Yeah. Yeah. Ooh, bat. Oh. Your personal white boy? Okay. Well, his mother is fine. I've talked to her, but because my fiance made me lie about how we met, now she's suspicious. But I'm not going to insert myself on how he wants to break things to his mother. Wait, how did you meet, and how did he say you met, or have you say you met? And why were there lies? Why did you lie? Ooh. Crystal. Because there's some backstory here that we don't have right now. What's this? What's it, Tanuki? Yeah, let's get some context, brother. And he thinks that his mother won't be fine with that, but he thinks that so stupid, so he ended up telling her he met me at his high school, so he know his hometown that I know nothing about. Yeah, no, that's not great. I mean, I get it, especially because you guys are young. Are you guys the same age? Fuck. Okay, yeah. Then I can get it with you guys both being young and him being like, I don't want to tell that I met someone online because especially old people can be weird about that. But yeah, no, I think he needs to be the one that like explains to her before you get there, like, hey, we didn't meet in high school. We met online. This is my online boyfriend. This is my gamer boyfriend. You know? And ideally, before, like, I would say start breaking that to her now, or at least give some adjustment time before you meet her in person. Because that'd put a weird, awkward kind of mark on you meeting them if also that. I don't mean like moons and miles. Like we were really close, but we were introduced to each other by our ex. Don't question it. But yeah, I keep hounding him till the truth, but he agrees, but procrastinates. By our ex, do you mean you were both dating someone independently and then you met through them, or that you were in a polycule, or that your ex, was friends with one of? I'm questioning it. I don't give a shit what you said. I'm questioning it. Tell me. Give me the info. Give me the deets. Give me the sauce. I want to know. It's because it's the fact that he said our ex, not one of our exes, not my ex, not his ex. It's our ex. That makes me wonder what's going on here. Was this some poly love triangle thing? Because I got introduced to my girlfriend by her ex. I think he probably regrets that. Mr. Steal Your Girl. He should just say that you met at an orgy. Was dating my ex for 2.5 years, but then he came along and apparently our ex was both dating our ex at the same time. Oh, so you're okay, so your ex was cheating on you with him and then you started dating. That is a beautiful love story. I love that, actually. That's great. Just imagine how much of a slap in the face that is to the ex, because it's like, wow, I was cheating on them and then they said, you know what? Fuck him, I'll take him. Yeah, I actually like that. That's a nice story. A large pinwheel? That's not useful to me, dude. Market link is going to be useful. That should be useful. You found out when your ex started dating a girl? So wait, your ex was cheating on both of you with a girl. Yeah, this is dude's just a hoe. A doll horror tree. No, he was cheating on me with a guy and cheating on us with a girl and cheating on all of us and the girl with another guy. Dude's just a hoe. I mean, honestly, part of me feels bad for him because imagine trying to maintain that many fucking relationships secretly from each other. Yeah, have you got tested? Yeah, no, because there's got listen, get your Johnson tested. There's no way that all came out clean. Yeah, you should bring all the X's into a polycule and just like make sure he knows about it. Like just put him in that situation of do I just introduce my exes to better people? Like make him question his own self. That's fair. Yeah, okay. So you don't got nothing. You're clean. You don't got the gonorrhea herpes You're good. That is fucking wild, man. That's literally like daytime drama shit. I cannot imagine the amount of effort. Like that's beyond the fact that I'm just not a cheater. The amount of effort to keep that secret from like one secret partner would be too much for me to want to do. But he was doing like 4 people. That's fucking wild. Yeah, we just need tea time. I've been talking about like, and I mentioned it to Grim possibly just because it would maybe work with his schedule of doing like a morning stream, like just an hour stream in the morning, like at 7 or 8 or something like that, an hour or two. Because I used to really love when I was driving to work, I used to really love watching radio shows. So just do it kind of like a radio show, and part of it could just be tea time, where we just bring people in to talk trash. Your ex was a whore. Like calling them an event is giving them too much credit. Events can be fun. Yeah, there's situationships, but that was just a situation. Yeah, that was a situation shit. The amount of clothes you bought for your ex pisses you off. Yeah, don't do that. I remember one of my exes, after we broke up, she sent one of her friends, because she moved away, she sent one of her friends to come, like, grab some of her stuff, and she had told him to grab stuff that I had bought before I'd ever met the bitch. And it's because she used it, like, while she was here. She's like, okay, pick up that and pick up this and pick up all this stuff. And he came and was like, well, she told me to grab this. I'm like, that's not hers, that's mine. She said, well, she told me to grab it. It's like, I don't give a fuck what she said. I owned that before I ever met her. It's not hers. She's like, well, she said she wants it. It's like, I don't give a fuck. Your uncle black bagged ex's stuff when she cheated? Yeah, no, that's valid. Put it in a bag, put it in a box, put it on the thing, and say, come get it. You're not my problem anymore. You might be a guy with no concept of money, which is wild because you haven't subbed to me yet. Grim had to do that for you. Huh. Are you saying you like me less than your fiance? I'm trying to be a shitty... It's like that bitch that was like yelling at her entire chat because they wouldn't donate $5. Like, if you can't sub to me, then maybe you need to get a job. Like, nah, fuck you, bro. Surprisingly, yes, I do like you, yes, than my fiance. Okay. That's some bullshit. I feel so betrayed right now. If you reach... Aww. Hmm. Yeah, that was pretty nice of Grim. Everyone tell Grim, thank you, Grim. Also, everyone tell Mammoth, who's not in chat right now, happy belated birthday, because it was his birthday yesterday. Watch your parents try to set you up with a woman for your birthday. That'd be hilarious. You can do like a weird polycule thing where you get like a girlfriend that's trying to hide the fact that she's a lesbian from her parents, and then you're trying to hide the fact that you're gay from your parents, and then you just all like pretend that you're dating the other person's partner, and then live together like some weird Three's Company sitcom shit. Is that called a lavender polycule? No. Getting a beard is just having a fake girlfriend for the sake of, hiding it. This is more elaborate than that. A lavender polycule, got it. Do you want to have a lavender polycule so we have more money for a bigger house? What? You want to have a fake girlfriend, not have a fake boyfriend? What? What? I don't know if that look is good or bad. What does that look? Dez, what does that look? Dez, you can't not say things to me. You can't just give me a look and then not say things to me. That's unfair. No, I don't. You know this. You know this about me. I don't like not words. You know, it's a good show. I introduced Des to it. It's really good. Why Women Kill? Des mad. Des real mad. Des tried to get me to watch Why Women Kill for a while, but like there was never a time when I felt like sitting down and watching a new show. Then when I finally watched it, it was really good. I was also really high. After I told my parents I don't really like anyone, they just started expecting me to get married to my work, and they want me to inherit most of the stuff because of that. They don't want my sister to have most of the stuff because they no longer have our last name. Neat, toxic family relationship you have there. Have you considered for Christmas getting your fiance a name change to My Work? Because then you could say I got married to my work. Yeah. And then, yeah, just make sure you don't take your fiance's name at the very least. I guess we're not getting married. You keep bringing it up. You're the one that keeps bringing it up.
Notice how I'm always doing. I'll be late.
Oh, so you only want to marry me when you want me to put a baby in you?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. I like some of Guillermo del Toro's Cabinet of Curiosities, and some of it was kind of like mid to me, but it was pretty good. Luna says you're being mean to me. She said I deserve it because I'm being a dummy. See what I put up with? Yeah, the rat one was pretty good. It was weird as shit, but it was pretty good. Oh, would you like me to put something else in your mouth? Like a taco? Ha! Got it. She said, don't put my words in my mouth, so I went for the joke about penis, but instead said taco, because food. You'll buy him a house for Christmas. Yeah, that's not too expensive. Buy him a Barbie dream house, but tell him you bought him a house just so he freaks out. Plus, also, that is a thing that is, like, it's for the both of you. But also, I don't think a house is something, like, every time I see those commercials of, like, yeah, they bought a car for their partner for Christmas, it's like, no, man, let them be a part of that decision. That is such a big purchase and such a personalized thing to not have them be a part of that decision. That's wild. I surprised them with the car. Or like the whole, I got them a puppy. Like, no, man. Maybe one day. But you don't want to marry me, apparently. Only when she's ovulating. If it ain't haunted, I don't want it. That's fair. That's how I feel about women. I want them to be mildly cursed. Go with clothes, my beautifully crafted card, a ring pop, and something else. I'm telling you, man, get him a subscription to one of the subscription boxes that he'd like. I think that's a pretty good gift, and it's something that you'll get throughout the year. Give him syphilis. Get him antibiotic-resistant syphilis. Well, there's a bunch of different boxes. It's one of the reasons I asked you these outdoorsy, because there's outdoorsy boxes, but there's like a bunch of different geek boxes. I can send you some. There's like bespoke post, which has for like a bunch of different interests that you can get, and it allows the person to change what they want. There's a bunch of outdoorsy boxes. There's gym boxes. There's video game boxes. There's basically anything. If he likes like Japanese culture and candy, there's like Boxu and a few other boxes like that that deliver like actual candies and stuff from Japan. He would like that too much. You don't want to get him something he'd like too much. That's fucking wild, bro. What the fuck are you talking about? You sound like my boss that told me she didn't want to praise me or write me up for awards because then I would think I was doing too good of a job. But also, you have a security clearance. Don't make him a sexy calendar. That would not go well if anyone found out about that. Okay, chat. Let's get together some options for what he's going to get his fiance for Christmas, and then I'll do a poll, and he has to abide by the poll. I mean, it's not illegal to make a sexy calendar, but it would be illegal, or it would be not look good for security clearance because they would be worried that that's something that could be used against you. Like that, you might be embarrassed about it becoming public, and people you will use it to get information out of you. Yeah, like I've heard the stories. I can't. It wasn't like someone that I knew, but it was someone that worked at my first command before I did, that got kicked out because she lost her security clearance because they found out that she had done porn previously, and they're just like, listen, this is something that could be used to leverage you. So they took her security clearance, and she got kicked out of the military, and probably went back into porn. I also knew a guy that got kicked out of the military for watching porn too much because he did it at the workplace in a secure facility. Fuck. Okay, chat, here's the question. People in the chat, if your partner got you a subscription box, like a year subscription to a subscription box for like a thing that you would like, a topic that you would like, would you think that is a good Christmas gift? Des. If I got you a subscription box to like an art thing, like an art box that gives you new art supplies every month, would you consider that a good Christmas gift? Okay. Castroth is voting yes. I'm gonna start a poll. I keep needing to redo my shit every time I reset something. Oh, it's that one. New poll. Should it say a subscription box? Yes. No. 2 minutes. Everyone vote. Sven, you are obligated to abide by the results of the poll. Wants to show my command, my Mexipotos. I would not be paying money to stop that. Yeah, that's the thing. There's people that it wouldn't work on, but they still have to be like careful and be like, hey, no. And I get it. Like it's some people would willingly do crimes to avoid having that stuff shown. So I get why they are dispositive of it. But it's like for me, like if someone found a sex tape of me and was like, I'm going to release this if you don't give me $10 million or you don't sell secrets, I'm like, oh, the fuck ahead. I don't give a shit. We got the poll going on, chat. Everyone vote in the poll whether or not Sven is going to get his fiance a subscription box as part of a Christmas gift. He's obligated to abide by it, or I will find him. I live close enough to his training command that I can go beat him up. No, come here. Fuck. I will kill you, Sven. I will literally murder you. You're not wrong, but that also wasn't what I asked. The answer is yes. Only one person said no. Sven, was that you that voted no? But it looks, who voted no? Who voted no on that? Who thought that a subscription box was a bad idea? Because I want to make fun of you. For being so wrong. Ooh, map. Anyways, the point is you got to get him a subscription box, Sven. I could send you some ideas based off his interests. There's geeky subscription boxes. There's video game subscription boxes. There's candy subscription boxes. There's clothing subscription boxes. Those ones are pretty cool. So a few of the ones, because I did one at one point, because I'm so bad at like shopping for clothes a lot of times that I did a clothing subscription box for a few months, and what they do is they let you like fill out a style guide, and then they send you clothes like randomly based off the style guide that you filled out, and if you don't like one, you can send it back and they'll send a replacement of something else. But it's a cool kind of way to discover like new clothes, new outfits, and stuff like that. Yeah. I think the one I did was called 5-4. There's Stitch Fix. Stitch Fix is one of the ones I've heard a lot about. But yeah, something like that. You fill out a style guide, they send you some clothes. I think that'd be a cool little thing if he likes clothing. Because then if he doesn't like it, a lot of them allow you to just, like I said, send it back and try something new. There you go, Sven. We helped you figure it out. What's his style? What's his clothing style? I hate you, Sven. I hate you so much. The concept of a yes, a simple question. It's always fuck you. What is he? Is he goth? Is he preppy? Is he? I mean, I can get the fact that it depends because my style depends a lot. Like my day-to-day wear is like gym clothes, but then like when I go out, I tend to dress like I don't know if you'd call it goth or alt, like general alt when I try to dress up. Yeah, she'd call it corporate goth is my dress-up style. But like my daily wear is I wear gym clothes and stuff like that because it's just convenient, it's comfortable, and I don't have to make more laundry. So what would his if you had to put him into a general archetype? I'll give you 3 archetypes. You get to pick 3 archetypes. Is he Mr. Rogers? Does he dress like Mr. Rogers? Is he just like what? Like inside it's sweater and shorts, outside it's I don't know some style. When he's with me, he usually wears a suit like I do. Oh, so you fancy, you bougie. Okay, well there's definitely like clothing boxes for shit like that. that will be really nice dress stuff. If you're wearing a suit, if when you hang out and you're usually wearing a suit, that's bougie, bitch. That's fancy, motherfucker. Who does that? Barney Stinson does. Here, his mom. I mean, there was a point in time where I was going to start wearing like suits and stuff more often, but it's just I don't know. It just felt pretentious to me to like wear suits when the situation didn't merit it. Like when I was like freshly joining the Navy and I was trying to like reinvent my style a little bit. Like I was gonna go for the he's dressing super nice and wearing suits or wearing like a vest and shit, and I don't know. It just seemed no. Well, it was a no for me, dog. Dez, would you like me more if I dressed up more? We used to have a suit up Saturdays, get really drunk and sing Scar music. I mean, I think that could be a fun thing to do. It's just like, it wouldn't be a dirty away from me. I do have a maid outfit. Do I still have my maid outfit, love? Did I get rid of that? What? I got rid of it, never mind. I did a stream one time where I wore a maid outfit as a bit. I think I do probably somewhere. So here's the thing. I got like the extra large one, but it was in Asian sizes. So even the extra large was not big enough. I'll tell you what, I'll do like a charity fundraiser or like a subathon or something for my GoFundMe that I got going on. And I'll like every extra amount will get me to put on another part of some cosplay or some shit like that. I don't want to wear a dress, love. So yeah, start looking up some clothing subscription boxes, Finn. We got it. We solved it for you. I'll send you a bill. Sven, I swear to God, I will beat the shit out of you. That'll be your birthday gift to him, or your Christmas gift to him, is a video of a big burly man beating you. How about that? Does that sound good? Do you think he'll like that? You think he'd like to watch a big burly dude just going to town on you with his fists? You think that's something he'd be into? Hmm? Hmm? Shame. With a maybe, you need to just accept the fact that we found enough gifts for you to give him. Otherwise, the beating's coming. All this talk of shipments will thaw out. She must who be named thaw out. Ugh. Mariah Carey. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Mariah Carey's rosing up. I wonder how she feels about being a meme. She doesn't give me the vibes of someone that would take it in good fun. It's beginning to feel a lot like Christmas everywhere. Yeah, she's no Rick Astley. Yeah, no. Sometimes you just gotta laugh at yourself. It's beginning to feel a lot like Easter. No, I gotcha, man. You're allowed to talk about it, and we're helping you figure it out. And you know what? You get them a few gifts. You get him that subscription box. You take him out for a nice dinner. You be nice to his parents. You stop lying to his mom. That can be your Christmas gift to her, the truth. Have you considered that? Have you considered the truth being a Christmas gift? I bet you haven't. I bet you're all like, I know what the perfect Christmas gift will be. More lies. Stolas as in fucking, Hasbin Hotel Stolas? Oh, yeah, hell of a boss, yeah. Oh, they just... Des, we need to watch the new, music video they just dropped. Vizzy just dropped a new music video for Hell of a Boss. Look at me. Yeah, no, I'm excited for Hello Boss. It's a good show. Another one that I introduced Des to. She gets really mad when I do that. She introduced me to Hell of a Boss. What the fuck? Ghostly drone? Quantum drones flicker through obstacles and store items in the quantum cloud. They do different tasks at the ranch and are out on the range. Ooh. Neat. I did not know about either of them until Des brought them up. Or did Stack bring them up and then you already knew about them? I don't remember. But I had no idea what I started doing her. No, you brought it up and then Stack was like, it's all furry bullshit, which is weird coming from him. I love you. You okay? TSPMO. Me and Des are pretty frequently checking to see if like there's a new Duke's top fives. We like the spooky stuff. Oh my god. This shit is pissing me off. Need somewhere to put my booms. My boom plorts. My boom slides. Your Des only has Prime for Shudder. I have so many other subscription services. I need to start like dialing down because like we don't even watch half of them. You can't watch it on the YouTubes? I love you too. Unless you were talking to the cat, in which case, fuck you. Well, okay, I love you too. Oh, I thought you meant hell of a boss. Yeah, I don't know what we're going to combine you with, but we're going to have to combine you with something. Why do you feel like an evil villain? Did you just say we need to talk to your boyfriend again? Because if so, you are an evil villain. You are an objectively horrible person. God agrees. Oh, I mean, whatever. Your parents are a bunch of homophobes. I think it's okay to be waiting for them to die. Oh, parents, but like they're mad chill. Besides that, because I remember one time they let me sleep over at a friend's house for a birthday as a child. I was geeked over that. Huh? I mean, it's entirely your call if you want your parents dead or not. You're allowed to choose if you want someone dead. You're not allowed to kill them, though. Learn that. That is frowned upon. I was unaware. And you know what? Sometimes it's just funny when people are all like, "Oh, dead mom." That was just for Des. That was just for Des.
Dead mom.
Dead mom.
Dead mom.
It's like that Bad Friends clip when what's his nuts, the redhead one, was just like, your dad's dead. Dead dad. Just want them to die sometime after they pay off the house and before I die. Do they have life insurance? Because that could pay off the house. was in the house and I inherited it through their trust, just a lot simpler. That's fair. I mean, that's fair. You could also hire somebody to handle that problem for you. I'm not condoning that behavior, but you know. No. Don't do that, Sven. No, I'm not condoning that behavior. That's just a fucked up. Like that was a 1-2 punch of fucked up, Kastroth. Kathroth says, "I'd lend you my supportive parents," which is already kind of like a fuck you. And then, but they're sadly not here anymore, which is like just Jesus Christ, dude. That's a 1-2 punch, man. That's just a huge fuck you. Like, hey, buddy, I had really good parents. They're dead now, but they were great. No! For some reason, Sven, I just got the... Like, in my mind, when you said my fiance parents like the idea of me so far, the fucking South Park episode where Tweak and Craig are, like, shipped together, and it's just Tweak's dad going, "Son, we heard you're gay, and we couldn't be more excited." See, my parents were pretty good too, but they would have super had a problem with me bringing like someone home that was the same gender. Like they wouldn't have like had a problem of it, like get the fuck out of the house, blah blah blah. But they would not have been okay with it because they're deeply religious in different ways. There's the thing, like it's not like homophobe in the fact that they hate gay people or hate anything like that, but it's like I love and I accept it, but they wouldn't want their family to. Which it's like this weird. It's homophobic, but not in the full on way, but in the very much. My mom at one point said to me, like, if you have kids, please make sure to get them baptized and take them to church. I feel like, yeah, like she definitely thinks you're going to hell, but she supports you doing what you want, but she doesn't want her family going to hell, kind of thing. And it's I don't know. It's a weird like kind of dynamic because they're like they don't hate, but also they wouldn't want their family to. Like I don't know how to properly explain it. Like my mom's response to the movie Strange Worlds or whatever, the Disney movie, the first thing she said when we left the movie was, "I just don't get why the kid had to be gay." Like it's that kind of. My immediate response was why does he have to be straight? And they didn't really have a good response to that. You should adopt a young African child with your fiance. It really just fuck with your parents. You okay, love? I need to get better cushioning for my chair because it hurts my ass. Well, yeah, your family seems like dicks. I understand why you want them dead. Yeah, tell them you froze your sperm and it came out black. Like, what? No. Tell them you had an illicit affair with a homeless woman.
Yeah.
We're giving Sven advice on how to lie to his parents about their adopted black child. No. Adopt a young Asian girl to really fuck him with them. Go straight up Modern Family on this shit. Take them to a pride parade without telling them, and make your dad wear like something that would make everyone think he's gay, so that he just gets endlessly hit on. Start making your dad think that all the like hobbies that he enjoys and all the things that he really likes are like really big in the gay community, so that he'll stop doing those things so people won't think he's gay, and then like just like ruin his life that way. Make him choose to stop being a homophobe or just not enjoy things anymore. Ooh,
GB.
a little bit. Yeah, he just thinks being in a sexual romantic relationship with a guy is bad and means you should be kicked out of the family, but still loved, of course. Gaslight him into thinking that he's gay, so he has to kick himself out of the family. Replace every like picture of Jesus that he would ever come across with one that's just a little bit too flamboyant. Burn his house down and collect the insurance money. Put up a bunch of pictures of Jesus in your house, but with like rainbow lipstick and a rainbow robe. Just really fuck with his day, is what I'm getting at. Whenever he goes to sleep, like play Lady Gaga at like a really, really low volume, like just enough that his subconscious picks up on it. He likes Lady Gaga because he used to teach softball. Listen, you're making it really hard to homophobe shame your father here. Tell him that he's gay and just like keep just keep like gaslighting him. Like, hey, Dad, you remember that time you told me about when you were, at sleepaway camp and you had that experience with the neighbor boy and you were like really confused about it because you liked it, but God told you it was wrong. You remember when you told me about that? And like just keep doing shit like that to him until eventually he starts remembering it. Yeah, just incept him with that. I mean, Luna, none of the advice we're giving him here is actual advice. We're just joking. We're just fucking around. If you took any of the things I said as actual advice, like legitimately, that's don't do that. Wait, then he talks about werewolves? What are you talking about? Is your dad a furry? Is he Wolfkin? Is he Team Jacob or Team Edward? Yeah? Fuck you, pizza man. You pizza. Where he's supposed to was chased by werewolves through the cornfields in his childhood home. Is your dad schizophrenic?
Oh, that lore is
Because
crazy.
that opens up a lot of doors for fucking with his mentality. That makes this a lot easier. Yeah. Did it, though? Schizophrenia does run in bloodlines. It is a inherited trait. Yeah. What? Oh, Hereditary. Yeah. What about Hereditary? What movie?
Hereditary.
Yeah. What in reference to what? Oh. Fuck. I wasn't supposed to do that. I wasn't supposed to do that. I wasn't supposed to do that. Stop it.
I think
You might be. Grim says, bless you. She says... He says, blow your nose, girly. She said she'll shoot you in the face
that
with a
that's what I
gun.
said.
Oh, me? No, I probably should, yeah. Well, I mean, I have, like, deviated septum, so I'm kind of always congested. And I had surgery to fix it once, and then it just re-deviated. Because God hates me. Yeah, bro, I had a deviated septum on both sides of my nose. So, like, I went to the doctor and was like, hey, I have a deviated septum. I'd like to get it fixed. My breathing's real bad. It's causing me to snore. It's a bunch of problems. And then I was like, okay, what side's... And I got sent to a specialist. I was like, what side's the deviated one? And I was like, well, they both kind of feel deviated. It's like, okay, well, like, what side it feels worse? Because they're not both deviated. I was like, no, I don't know. They both seem bad. I breathe both poorly out of both of them. I was like, let me check. He's like, oh, look, it looks like it's your right side. And then he goes and looks at the left side. He's like, no, it looks like both sides. Like, that's real bad. It's like, yeah. I got surgery, got it fixed. They fixed the deviated septum, and within a few years, it had re-deviated. It's fucking annoying. I just don't want to get the surgery again because one, it re-deviated already. So, like, I kind of don't want to deal with the surgery and the recovery again, especially because I don't like the concept of, like, going under. And I just, like, yeah, it was just bad. But part of me is still like, yeah, I'd really love to not have a fucking deviated septum. That'd be great.
Thank you, Sonia.
The elusive Legatha. I wonder if I could get, like, implants, like metal nose inserts or something that I leave in for long enough and it'll cause my nose to straighten out.
Right?
Yeah, but I'm talking about my septum, love. My deviated septum.
I think I have-
Yeah. Yeah. Des just told me she had a deviated septum. Should I break up with her, chat? Should I break up with her over that? Apparently, it's just a thing where, like, occasionally people will get their deviated septum fixed and it'll just re-deviate. It's just like the way their body does it. Okay, Grim says that'd be a shit reason to dump you, so you get to... I'll stay with you deviated septum.
Wait,
Okay, chat. I'll stay with deviated septum, girl. What's a D word for nose? There's got to be one. Hold on. Deviated dorsal des. Problematic proboscis penis goblin. Des, we need to talk. Ben told me to tell you that. Because he's a bad person. What happened the last time someone did that? Yeah.
an assault
Oh,
on my own
well,
apartment.
yeah, he was there for that. For the story part of that. No, I mean, no, I don't think I brought that up. Not gonna lie, I've always been afraid of getting drugged and saying delirious things. Yeah, that part of that bothers me, but I just don't like the idea of being like unconscious and like to the point of like something wouldn't wake me up. It just bothers me. Running Game Entertainment. Oh, by the way, I'm working on something special for you on the server. Awesome. I think you were there for the part where we talked. Yeah, because you were the reason we talked about it. Of Dez's ex fucking randomly messaging her. This was when me and Dez started our relationship. It was like she was in an open relationship with her ex. Texting her saying we need to talk, ignoring her for a week, and then like when they did a talk, he assaulted her. Like that was it was not a great time. Yeah, so it's kind of fucked up that you said that, Sven. What you hurting my what? Yeah, but I repeated it is the thing. Is I repeated it, Sven. Yeah, he fucked all the way off. Christopher? Yeah. He went to boot camp in like July or August or something for the Navy. So I contacted one of my buddies who's an RDC and asked him to fuck him up for me. And he said he would. That was also the one that when we reported it to the LARP group that we were a part of and said, like, hey, she's thinking about getting a restraining order against him. What will you guys do about that? Basically implied that they would ask her to leave if she got a restraining order against him. So, you know, good people there. Yep, they're pieces of shit. I forget how to do this one. It was a cool concept, this Aurora Borealis like area, but it's like so confusing to work around. Yeah. I bring them up occasionally. Yay! Sabertooths. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Sabertooth. Come here. Come here, motherfucker. Yeah, probably. I mean, it just comes up occasionally. What I learned from that is that group is pro-rapist. And not just for that one situation. For, like, there's been a few times that someone has been reported for, like, assaulting someone or sexually harassing someone or abusing someone in some sort of way, and their response was to tell the other person, if you don't stop talking, we're going to ban you. They're not good people. But they definitely try to virtue signal that they are. What do you mean? Did they just get rid of the rule book? Did they stop caring? When am I going to meet this boyfriend of yours? Oh, it ended? It's over? Did you win? Am I going to get to meet your boyfriend? Am I going to be invited to the wedding? Huh? If I don't get invited to the wedding, I will shit. I will actively shit. I'll do it. I'll shit on the floor. Don't fucking think I won't. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I want to be invited to the wedding, not the bedroom. Jesus. Gosh, Ruth called me a party pooper. Shit on the floor. Mr. Bulldogs. I am not a pervert for not wanting to be invited to booty time. Okay? I respect my girlfriend too much to booty time you. I'm sorry. I understand how disappointing that can be when I say, hey, no booty time. But it is my right as an American to deny booty time to anyone that I want. I'll kill you, Sven. I swear to God. And Des will watch. And so will your boyfriend. And then I'm going to seduce your boyfriend. So the last thing you're going to see is him being all like, damn, buddy. Not really. I do legitimately wonder if he's attracted to me, though. Like, it comes up too often. And literally one of the first conversations we had, because I met him at a con, was that we should go to the prom at the con with our shirts off. That was one of the first conversations me and that dude had. So I legitimately wonder if he's attracted to me or not. He claims to be straight, but goddamn does he get really gay around me. I'm not his type? What are you talking about? What are you talking about, Sven? I'm not your boyfriend's type. That's insane. That's a crazy thing of you to say. You're all hairy like an ape? I'm not even that hairy. Yeah. Grim, I don't want to be your type. I'm too short, am I? Sven? Huh. What do you mean by that, Sven?
Obvious.
You're saying you're short phobic, Sven? You're saying you don't... That is bigotry right there. To say that I'm not attractive because I'm not tall enough. And I think I'm going to sue you for a hate crime. I'm not gonna shave for your boyfriend, Sven. God.
I have my boy.
Yeah, beards are in. Sven. Beards are as in as I'm gonna be in your boyfriend.
Get in that bush.
I don't know.
Where's the
I have no idea. Ask your sister. I'm going to assume Brittany. I don't think Serenity would be all that aware of whether or not they do, because she's a lesbian. What are you supposed to grab if no beard? What? Do you grab your husband's beard or your partner's beard, Castroth? Do you grab the beard? Also, I'm not the bottom in this situation. What the fuck are you talking about? You grab your partner's beard. Why? That sounds awful. Oh my god. Maybe? Why? You shouldn't be feeling anything underneath the cap. Yeah.
they took the nerve.
Yeah, that sounds what he's getting at, Gazroth. I'm too much of a man. And I don't mean that twinks aren't men. I mean I'm a man. Because of the muscles and the hair. I need to lose weight. Yeah, it still leans into the twink time frame. Like lean muscle is more twink, big muscle's twunk. I'm pretty sure if Leggy's screaming at you, you deserve it. Whatever you did, you're wrong.
Your poser.
She be towing. Finally, drones. Goddamn. Been trying to. What? No. Kinda. A little bit more and it should be visible. That's a cat right there. That right there, that's a cat. I guess the most attractive thing to him is kindness and empathy, which you unfortunately lack. Hey, that's kind of fucked, bro. I've never once been mean to you. I think I'm a pretty nice guy. It's just women that are the problem. Women just don't like nice guys. What does the GoFundMe up? Tab down anyway. Yeah. Hey, hold on, let me do this. Let me turn this off. That makes it easier to see the cat. There you go. I'm going to sit like this. The kitty's easier to see. Make an NRP for you and then said, pause it, little bro. I hate when you're doing what you're doing and you don't want you ever in the RP. The fuck are you talking about, bro? I never said that. Oh, I'm sorry. Did you hear me say, hey, a woman's dealing with some pregnancy complications and won't be able to dedicate as much effort as a personal attack against you? Do you just hate women? Is that what this is? 100%. He hates women 100%. My God. That's wild, dude. I mean, I would get it if you're like, I 10% hate women or I 20% hate women because, you know, you're young and you don't appreciate women the same way that some people do. But 100% hate women, my God, buddy. No. No. I don't know, man. I could take the clip and I can edit it around and I can make you say that. And you know what? I'm going to tell your boyfriend. I'll kill you. I can tolerate you hating women, but taking Nintendo's side, that's where I draw the line. Yeah, it's a community reference. Yeah. If she was like, never mind. I was about to say, like, if she stood in one position, kind of thing, like was commonly in the same spot, I could set up like a webcam that just like tracks her. I mean, I could set up a webcam in her apartment, but Oh, now she's tearing up the floor. Awesome. I need to get a total of 100 flutter plorts so that I can build myself a little quantum bee. I know. We're all just goofing around. We're all just doing a little goofy goof. None of this is serious. No, it's fine. You hate women. We got it. Listen, you don't gotta joke. Say it with your chest. Castroth, how do you feel about the situation? No, the Sven situation. Throwing the modifier of typically on there is kind of Watch this. I don't know what you're talking about, Sven. I don't know what you're talking about, Sven. I do not know as to what reference messages you are referencing. That's basically the incel mentality, man. The fact that they're straight makes them hate women because the women hate them. What did it? Normally, it didn't even send me a thing that said that a thing was moderated. Normally, it sends me like something that I can approve, something that's moderated, but I don't even have that. Oh. No, when it does that, it just still asks me if I want to allow the message or not. Now you have to say it. Funny, Sven, how you're not giving women choice. Funny that. I think that's interesting. You're saying that you're the arbiter of what they have to do. Hmm. Okay. You don't like being teased, Finn? I figured that'd be your thing. A hunter's out? Fuck. Where are you? Where is he? Oh, God! Did I not put the music box on this? Any... No. Thank you, Castroth. I was gonna give him a bunch of briar hens to keep him calm. Where's the angry ones? Okay, they're all eating now. Speaking as a woman, women can be awful. Also, I don't like all women. I'm pan. Yeah, I mean, I think it's just everyone can be awful. Being a shitty person is not a gendered thing. What? Luna? Being shitty is an agendered thing. It's not. It's not. Oh my God! More of them got away. They keep escaping. Fuck. I might need to just have less in here, anyways, because. Keep escaping. Oh, I farted! As an AFAB, I found girls can be an issue, but women are fine. Some people don't grow up. Yeah, I mean, I think it's just... again, I'm going to go ahead and say I think it's not a gendered topic about people being shitty. It's just some people are shitty.
Legend.
That bitch. I'm bringing sexy back. What? Some people don't know how to act. What? I took my shirt off in the gym. What? It was the locker room. What? They could break the airnet if they get angry. I forgot that I needed to feed those ones manually because they need lots of food, so they're gonna get angry a lot. Yeah, it's just they break that if they make enough contact with it. So if they get angry enough and hungry enough, they'll start bumping against it and it'll break. Why do you feel happy with yourself, Sven? I didn't give you permission. Auto feeder. I'm gonna put some in there on slow mode. I'm bringing sexy fat. What? I feel really fat. What? But like sexy fat. What? I'm fat. The point is saying, what if this, what if that? Shake my head. I feel very happy with myself for this feat. I don't want, okay, I'm gonna need context here. It makes you happy to annoy your partner. Who does that? I think we're both equally culpable there. I could probably bring some stuff up from stream a few times. If there's one thing I like, it's my partner not being happy. That is weird. It is very weird. He's happy, just annoyed that I'm annoying him. I think you got those words backwards, bro.
My dick!
Why are people on your dick, Des?
I don't know, you tell me if it's fuck
People are all up on Dez's dick, and she doesn't
all the
like it.
time, for no fucking
She's
reason.
she's not a fan of people being on her dick. He's annoyed, just happy that I'm happying him. There you go. You got it. Man likes to annoy me. That's just by annoying noises. My goblin of a girlfriend likes to like things, but that's just liking like.
Juking this straight.
She's playing Survive the Killer on Roblox. She's been juking him for 2 straight minutes.
Heck. My very
Roblox DVD, yeah, she loves it. If you're into the Roblox games, you should totally play some Roblox games with Dez. She'd be liking the Roblox games. That used to be a part of Community Day, was we'd end with Roblox. Or we play Roblox at some point during it. For Dez's sake. Because I hate Roblox. It's alright. Some of the games are fun. I like Survive the Killer. You're a Second Lifer, not a Robloxer? Is Second Life still around? Oh shit, tomorrow is the Navy's birthday. Fuck, you're right. October 13th, 1775. Are you the youngest sailor at your command, Sven? I was. For my first Navy birthday. I had a fun time. That was good. Okay.
oh, just
You're probably on the old... How old are you, Sven? I need more new bucks. Son of a bitch. Almost 19 and you're on the older age? Dude, we had dudes that are my training command that were like 30 and 40. Or almost 40, but you know. You're literally a teenager. You're just a baby. You're just a baby boy. What? He's 32. Grim, are you here? Are you still in chat? I'm going to. Okay, I won't. I think he'll be very confused like I was.
What?
How old are you, Castroth? Because Luna, I think, is, you said in your 40s? Yeah, Luna's the oldest here. I'm gonna go eat and then go study my mantra for 3 hours in the building of soul-sucking work. You have fun with that, buddy. I love you. Yeah. I remember when I was in college, like every time I'd go into a new class, I would scope out to see if I was the oldest person in the fucking class. Because by the time I started in-person college, I was like 27. And like I'd always get so excited when I saw someone like with a gray beard walking in because I'm like, yes, I'm not the oldest person, thank God. I mean, I'm 31. You're not that much older than me, Kastroth. No, Spin was 19. Yeah. Yeah. That was fucked, Sven. Sven just says, Luna, you're almost as old as my mother, and with that, I leave. That was kind of... I just threw a grenade and fucking bounced. What the fuck, bro? If she kills you, I'll lie and say that I was with her the whole time and she never went near you. I finally got the drone. Okay. Open inventory, bam. How is the drone different? Is it better? Well, it can only operate inside the conservatory or a single ranch expansion at a time. Lords. Source, plort collectors, destination, plort market. Start. I think I charge it with water. How do I charge it? This was ungodly expensive to be fucking like not as useful as I'd like it to be. Yeah, there ain't nothing wrong with older women, Luna. You ain't useless. It's not, yeah, it's not water, which is weird. Warp tech, let's see. I want to get market link and a refinery link. I need some prink ports and primordial oil, deep brine. Okay. A lot of prink ports, primordial oil, deep brine. I can do that. Because I want to be able to set one up in the other expansion. Unless I just didn't shoot the water at the right spot. Hold on. Nope. How do I charge it? Okay, hold on. Climpedia. Science. Nope. Blueprints, utilities, bam. How do you charge it? Like, it's giving no fucking instructions, man. Okay, you have to fire its paired plorts, but I don't know what its paired plort is. You can use them to collect stuff from spouts, minerals, hides, and other things. That's kind of cool. Oh, okay. It's just different plorts have different battery values. Okay, give me a second. Don't think it did what last game? Yeah, so that's at 174% charge. Let's drop some of these off. And then I'm going to try to get another one. But I also need to, hold on. I need to get Primordial Oral and Deep Brine. Okay. You too. You take plenty of cares. All of the cares, in fact. So many. You take more cares than you think you deserve, because you know what? You deserve it anyways. You take excessively too much care, okay? That's what I need you to do. Like an aggressive amount of care. Like, there's gonna be people saying, like, bro, you're taking too much care right now, and you tell them to fuck off. Oh shit, almost died. Okay. Okay, with that, I'm actually going to end here. So I'm going to raid someone. Everyone go say hi. It is getting late. I want to hit the gym before it closes. Hey, goodbye, everyone. Love you.